making victory last. I'm in
EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Halloween matchup. It's the Bengals and the Jets, and it's coming up next.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. It should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
On 1st and 10, Oliver flushed out right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing on 1st down, Oliver. A screen to Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Oliver buying time to his left. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very solid gain of 27. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. His throw incomplete. Landry again the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's get off the field. Check 24, check 24. He's checking.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Time to see the Bengals offense go to work. And leading them out, the #1 overall pick in the 2020 draft, Joe Burrow, now his 2nd season out of LSU.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. Threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. The numbers for Mixon last week, 13 carries, 81 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Burrow looking to pass. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another first down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Blitz coming and down he goes. Ashton Davis. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. This defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now it's Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Oliver being chased out left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Check 50, check 50. Mike 15. Mike 15. 65.
From the gun, Oliver rolling to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. To throw again. Oliver dancing to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15. Ready?
Back to throw. Oliver steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. Looking to throw. Oliver buying time to his left. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Interception. Come on, guys. We got
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
Touchdown, Jets! Keelan Cole, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime the defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that win over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
good work, boy. Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Oliver forced out to his left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oliver being chased out left. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On 1st and 10, Oliver dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw. Oliver steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. The give is to Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Here's Bell, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running block. Best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum going. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense in this Week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this now a 17-game regular. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got it. Carl Lawson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Throwing on first down. Oliver. It's complete to Cole. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Keelan Cole with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown.
Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Gonzalez good on the extra. It's now 21-7. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
Now Burrow on first down.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down, here's Burrow.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From midfield now, Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and short. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Oliver buying time to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense.
A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition
of our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. Cole Beasley, a touchdown reception. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Carson Wentz with a touchdown pass there. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bengals. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Jets, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He goes right back to Higgins, and this time he's got it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On first down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Joe Mixon pushing through the contact. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. Burrow looking to pass. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And it's taken in at the 9.
And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12.
And the Jets will take over first and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1. Just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. Off the play fake. Oliver on the move to his left. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys move it this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play. And then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off. And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Back now here on EA Sports. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw. Oliver forced out to his left. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Now Bell. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Jets could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down again. Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. Oliver steps away. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This is Bell. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
To throw on second down, Oliver. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll give this to Bell running right. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Oliver being chased out left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Bell. A gain of 3, second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on second down. Oliver. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Keelan Cole, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Yeah, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd and inches, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down again. For Fatukasi. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. On 3rd down, Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Back to throw. Oliver. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. It's complete to Cole. And down to the 20. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they have the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake. Oliver steps up, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Logan Wilson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
And his kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to...
And got his man complete.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.